Washington, the Pentagon tried to block an independent assessment of child sex abuse crimes committed by Afghan soldiers and police, instead insisting on the creation of its own report offering a far less authoritative review of human rights violations perpetrated by U.S. allies, according to a U.S. Senate source. Although the report released November 16 by the U.S. Defense Department Inspector General's Office, DODIG, reached the grim conclusion that, for years, U.S. personnel have been inadequately trained to report such crimes. A parallel investigation by the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, SIGA, is thought to contain a much more detailed accounting of the problem's severity. Afghan security personnel have been known to recruit young boys as servants, sometimes to use for sex. There is a broader practice in Afghan society to dress some boys as women and have them dance at gatherings. Known as Bacha Basic, it was banned under the Taliban but revived after the US invasion in 2001. US troops who have witnessed such abuse have complained about it for years. Still, it's unclear precisely how deeply rooted the problem is among Afghan security forces. The Defense Department's report said it reviewed 16 allegations from 2010 to 2016. But that the actual number is unknown because of inconsistent reporting procedures and an overall lack of unified guidance on reporting and record-keeping relating to child sexual abuse. The results of SIGAR's unreleased inquiry, which was requested by 93 members of Congress in 2015, remains classified at the Pentagon's direction, raising questions about the military's transparency and the extent to which it is complying with laws meant to curb such abuse. The Pentagon responded with resistance when Congress tapped SIGA to conduct the probe, said Tim Reeser, an aide to Democrat Senator Patrick Leahy, vice chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee whose namesake legislation, known as the Leahy Law, requires the U.S. military to hold assistance to foreign military units found to have committed gross human rights violations. Instead, senior Pentagon officials argued that SIGA, which since 2009 has produced dozens of reports exposing corruption within the Afghan government and incompetence among Afghan security forces, lacked the jurisdiction for this particular task, Reeser said. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. It's fair to say there was an effort to discourage the investigation.